I'm Anna in the Growing Chefs Ontario Classroom Kitchen, and for this monthly kids cooking class, we're celebrating the sugar shack and maple syrup. Maple syrup is actually a much older tradition by Indigenous peoples in this region who would produce all the sugar they would need for the year from maple trees. Typically, we think of maple syrup being used on pancakes or waffles and in sweet applications, but I'm going to show you how to use it in a savory way with root vegetables. Root vegetables are available locally in this area in the winter, and this is a really great way to try ones you may not have heard of before and try something new. So I've got celery root, sweet potatoes, carrots, turnips, and beets. And root vegetables are actually pretty sweet on their own, but the maple syrup gives it a little something special. So think of this more as a method than a recipe, because you can apply it in a bunch of different ways and with whatever root vegetables you have at home. So before we get started, make sure to wash your hands, wash your vegetables, and gather all your equipment and ingredients. This recipe is a great way to practice knife skills. Because root vegetables all have roughly the same density, we want them to be all the same size so that they roast at the same rate. Some of these root vegetables, like celery root and potatoes, are going to oxidize faster than others, so I'm going to cut them last. So make sure that you have a compost bowl ready to go and a bowl to put in your cut vegetables. I'm going to peel my carrot. So remember when you're peeling to always peel away from you. And then using a knife or a safe chopper, I'm going to cut these into a dice. And take off the end. So when you're cutting something into a dice, you want to make sure that you do all the things at the same time. So for example, I peeled the whole carrot, I cut the whole carrot into cubes. I've now cut the carrot into slabs, and now I'm going to cut it into longer pieces. And from there I can turn it on its side and we can dice it. My turnip I'm going to peel as well. Ooh. And now I'm going to dice my turnip. All right, next are beet. I'm using a golden beet for this recipe because I don't want it to bleed into all my other vegetables if I was using a red beet. Next, my potatoes. So I'm not going to peel my potatoes because I actually like the skin on them, but you can peel them if you prefer. With my potato, I'm going to use my safe chopper because I like the fun shapes. So when using a safe chopper, you might just have to cut in stages. And last but not least, my celery root. So celery root has a tough outer skin, and you'll actually need to ask a grown-up to help you peel this with a knife. So at the top it's very rooty, and we're going to cut that completely off because dirt likes to hide in there. So to peel this with a knife, I'm going to make sure it's on a flat edge, and then I'm going to use my knife to just sort of like cut around it in a circular motion. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut it into slabs, and then I can go back with the safe chopper. Now that all our vegetables are cut, we can pour in our oil. And this is also a great spot if you want to add any spices as well that would go with maple syrup, like a little bit of cayenne. And I'm going to stir it up really well. Make sure your oven is preheated to 375 and you've got a baking sheet lined with parchment paper ready, aluminum foil, and I'm going to season this before it goes in the oven. So I put my vegetables onto the tray in a single layer. Next, I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil, and what the foil is going to do is actually going to steam the vegetables a little bit without browning them, and that way I can control how much they brown in the oven later. While our vegetables are roasting, we're going to make our maple glaze. So to start, I have some sage and rosemary here that I'm going to use scissors to cut up. And so if you're using scissors, make sure that they're clean and they're not craft scissors. So for the sage, I'm just going to take it off the stem. I'm going to lay the leaves on top of each other like so, and I'm just going to roll them tightly. Next, with the rosemary, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing without the rolling. So I'm just going to pick off a few bunches of rosemary. And then using my scissors, doing the same thing. To make my glaze, I'm going to combine my butter, apple cider vinegar, and maple syrup and heat it just until the butter is melted and the syrup starts to bubble. So right there is perfect. I'm just going to turn off my heat. It's time to check on our vegetables. Our vegetables have been in the oven for 20 minutes. Let's check them out. Ooh, they look really good. So at this point, I'm going to try them and see what they're like. If they're almost cooked, if they still need a bit more time, because this is going to depend on the size that you cut your vegetables and how hot your oven is. Although you've set your oven to a very specific temperature, ovens can go above and below that by up to 50 degrees. I'm going to try a carrot too. Carrots are very hard, and they're both great. So these vegetables are ready for our glaze. To coat everything, I'm just going to go under and turn it over and try and mix everything around at the same time. Once everything is well coated in the glaze, it's going to go back into the oven uncovered for about 5 more minutes. What I'm looking to do is brown the vegetables just a little bit and help the sugar caramelize. Our root vegetables are out of the oven and they smell amazing. So much maple syrup and sweetness. And here are your maple roasted root vegetables that are great for any time of the day.